Y'all know it's Steve and Laura time. Let's go. I told you we're looking over this significant, unforgettable. Y'all know this is unforgettable. Come on now. Come on now. Explain. The plane. Why does this mess me up like this every time? Woo, Lord. Why they got this girl looking like a straight up camel from the back? It's a whole nother person back there, man. What you hiding, Laura? You gotta catch his breath. Well, then we see, look, we already know why it's significant and unforgettable. Come on, man. They're playing old and doing it to perfection. This is hilarious.
Oh, I'm glad you weren't upstairs.
Steve, how are you?
Oh, fine, I'm fine. And you? Oh, you're as lovely as ever. Those eyes, that hair, and whoa, mama, what a hand.
She still gets you the same way, Steve, huh? Yeah. Unforgettable. This is so classic right here. Everything's broke. Oh, gosh.
Oh, Steve, I'm sorry I kicked you out of my life.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe you and I could
Yes?
go out on a date.
Oh. It is so gross.
It's so good. You know, but I think this is pretty cool. Like, that's the first thing that Laura thinks about. You know, that she's, that she kicked him out, because I told you she kicked him out with her good foot, with her Nikes on. And that's the first thing that comes to her mind is, maybe we can go out on a date. That's just interesting. But like I said, very significant. That's why we're looking at these moments here. Greatness overload.
Well, what do you mean? Just yesterday, I met some chick and got married.
Steve, I had a terrible nightmare. Look, Steve, I shouldn't have kicked you out of my life. Steve, I overreacted. And I'd like you to forgive me.
Wow.
I'm just saying, that's twice now that she's apologized. It's twice. Okay.
An apology?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I accept.
You're so pathetic.
You know, Laura, this is a really special moment.
It really is.
Well, I think that we should celebrate it by getting married.
Yeah. Make your move, Steve.
No.
Engaged.
No.
Going steady.
No.
A date.
No.
A kiss.
No.
A handshake.
No.
I see your mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You saw, see, bro? History in the making.
Well, why not?
You see Laura roll her eyes like, what's this dude talking about? But why this is significant, we're just going to watch. We'll see. We're just going to watch.
Laura, one person is already in trouble.
Yeah.
If I confess, 2 people will be in trouble.
That's good math. Very good.
All that does is put more people in trouble.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't be able to live with that.
Right. Now, Laura's not going to go for it.
You forced Steve to cheat.
Uh-huh.
And now when he needs you, you leave him high and dry. Eddie, Steve was a real friend to you, and it's about time you return the favor.
God, I love you.
This is look at Steve. Steve looked like he may have been trying to get a kiss for a second, but this is significant because Laura is remember how she even approached him, so big bro. This is her big brother. You know what I'm saying? And she is checking him for Steve, because he asked Steve to cheat, and Steve ended up getting in trouble. So Steve, I think, is going to get kicked out of school. No, not on Laura's watch. And that's why this was so significant, because you got to pay attention to Laura's tone. Laura's not coming in like, hey, big bro, so are you going to, you kind of got Steve in a jam. Are you going to help him? Like, what are you going to do? No, Laura coming in on the aggressive tip.
You're right. This whole thing is my fault.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow morning, I'll go down to Principal Shimada's office, and I'll tell him the truth.
Thanks, Edo. I think it'd come through.
Now look at that. That's all Laura. Right? Mm-hmm.
Suppose I arranged for you to meet Johnny Gill personally. Would you like that?
I'd love it, but
Oh, no buts.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose I made it happen. Would you reward me with a kiss?
sure. I'd lay one on you that would weld your glasses to your face.
But look, something has never been more true, because she eventually does do that. But we're going to keep peeping game on why this is unforgettable and significant.
Well, I arranged for you to meet Johnny Gill, and not only that, I got to serenade you. I think you owe me a kiss.
That's what she said.
I know.
I know.
A deal is a deal.
A deal's a deal.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Now this is why this is a very significant moment, because if you watch the whole episode, which I tell people, go watch the whole episode, y'all can watch it. But that Steve gives away one of his, I think it's Mickey Mantle cards, one of his baseball cards, very valuable. And really, if you think about it, just to get a kiss from Laura. So I think it's very significant because it's communicating multiple things to her.
One moment, please.
Oh yeah, gotta give him a second. Gotta get it fresh. Lord, he ain't playing with you now. He's not playing with you. He is not playing with you, for real. He's not playing. He's ready. Yep. He gotta get it all right.
Wow, it's no good. I can't go through with it.
I'm supposed to say that.
That still cracks me up. She got to come around the corner. She got to cut the corner to get back to him. But here is this Steve. He's, he kept his word, and Laura's keeping her word. But look where it ends up with them, though.
Laura, Laura, I want you to kiss me, but it has to be voluntary. I'll just wait for that wonderful moment when you want to kiss me. Good night, Laura.
Steve?
This is such a sweet moment.
Yeah?
What you did for me tonight was really special.
Mm-hmm.
It meant a lot to me. And I know that baseball card meant a lot to you.
Mm-hmm. So this is like this is all Steve really needs. Look at the little face he has. But this is why this is significant. What Laura's saying, Laura is acknowledging Steve's efforts. And she said out of her own mouth that this meant a lot to me. That's why I thought this was very, very significant. Everything that Steve went through, Laura's appreciating 100%.
The truth is, you deserve a kiss.
Oh boy.
I love this so much. But you see, they're in this moment. Laura's holding up her end of the bargain, and so is Steve. I love it. Oh, gosh. It's not happening. History in the making. This is history in the making. Once again, coming through. She's coming through once again. But yeah, what you say here is everybody laughed, right? Maxine, I don't know. Did Waldo? Waldo probably did. Carl laughed straight up in Steve's face. Stefan laughed. Maxine. I think the only ones that didn't was Mother Winslow. I don't think Mother Winslow, and then I don't think like Harriet ever did. And you're right that it didn't. You know, when the time was right. I think when Laura was younger, it did affect her more. You know, because if you have a whole family and all your friends like, we don't want you with that dude, you're gonna kind of vibe with that. But then I think once Laura got older, started to have her own mind and think about her own life and her own future, none of their opinions really mattered. You know, as far as her own happiness. My buddy is back, my buddy and me. Man, look, man. I mean, you just said it. What a love story. I mean, how to sum that up any better than that? What a love story. What a love story indeed. And you know what's so beautiful about Steve and Laura's story is like there's every element. There's every element, you know what I'm saying, of anger, frustration, look like it's never going to happen till they're just in this place of bliss and all this stuff, you know, saving themselves for each other, like all of that, you know, having to see each other in the shower, what they going to do with that, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing them go through all these different type of things. And there's almost, if you go and look at Steve and Laura's relationship, there's almost nothing that, you know, that you can't apply to your own life. So there's something within their relationship where you're like, you know what? If I took that approach, my relationship would be better. So yeah, that's what makes them kind of relationship goals. I'll end it with that. What a love story, huh? Love God, love. You know, y'all, look, let me sidebar real quick. You know the greatest love story is that Jesus Christ died on the cross for our sins, huh? That's the greatest love story. He gave up his own life for us. That's the greatest love story. But Stephen Law is the second greatest love story. You know what I'm saying? But love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you.